I do know. I've forgotten. Ooh, switch swords. Dash, launch. I'm sure.
The infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating arm to her deathbed. Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, as she'd built universities. But then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those dropships. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Oh, I can see things are kind of floating. Dropships. Makes sense, I suppose. Spent all this time tweaking my my sound system, and now I'm using a headset.
The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. Sorry, kid, Reynardo told the kid. Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone. My mother died for this book! I promised her I'd protect you. Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
I want a jump button. Yeah, I already forgot all the buttons I looked up.
Two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. Hey, Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. Pick on someone as ugly as you. Wait, that didn't come out right. For the Emperor! The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Ooh, combo. Right. It's like Batman, but easier, because it's all one button. Explore.
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
Hold to grab. Alright. Leap off the bridge, I'm guessing? Whoa, that's pretty good arm I got there. When everything uses one button, it makes it very easy.
The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate.
How do you do that?
Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you. Try and stop. You don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Reynardo going to get a hero sword?
Maybe in this blue chest.
Ore and wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll need a workshop, though.
Conveniently placed workshop. Sword crafting. I like crafting. Okay. Open chest, get things. Cool. Select the sword special power at the next level. The resources need to upgrade. Hey, look, I can upgrade.
A hero sword. QED.
Yay. Oh. Cool. Attacking, set things on fire. Neat. Freeze. And... okay. Cool. That's all I can do for now. Pretty convenient, you know. Need a sword, just
This
go make
is
one
what he
real
got for
fast.
settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Reynardo's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid. He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you! Q, said Reynardo. Ah, ravens. It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge
Level up.
and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. Damn it. Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Skill points. Under skill points at altars. To gain new abilities. Guessing I need to learn hook. Cool. Skill infos. Number of things. Blah blah blah. If you have a skill point to spend, go get hook shot. Alright. I happen to have that. What do we have in here? Dash. Perfect strike. Okay, cool. So like critting from Batman. Neat. Slow down time. Cool. Countering attack now causes damage. Neat. Health and speed. Alright.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking.
Assumes stamina.
The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Alright, so now I got my grappling hook. It's very Batman-like. Not that I'm complaining, because I love those games.
And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kessler run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book! Shouted the kid, and took off. No! Peter! But the kid ran for it. And a goggler nailed him with its ivy.
Oh. He's probably fine.
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes.
Huh.
And a kid-sized pile of ashes.
Wow.
Damn it.
That's,
Why
way to go.
hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. Oh. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Alright, off to a great start. But I can't break this. Now I have to break all of them. That's how it works. Hey, wait.
What was the big deal about this book
I want that
anyway?
thing over there.
Maybe
Damn
he
it.
should open it and find out. All
it's not
that
the
had been
Necronomicon.
years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. Where are you running, rebel? Cawed the Raven captain over the loudhailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. Just going out for milk? Renato yelled back. Where can you run? Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life! It cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
The brilliant was out of time, ready to be a game changer. Even though Lapino wasn't what anyone considered a game changer, he could come up with some harebrained schemes. Maybe rescuing him was worth it. Or an ancient artifact that defeated the lost gods would indeed be a game changer. Though it was split into 2 pieces many years ago, Renato could rebuild it, first by getting its armature. Let's see. That one.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
Alright. Well, I let one bunny die. Might as well save the other, right?
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
Oh, oops. What's this? Ooh, sockets! Copper gems that augment both your offensive and defensive capabilities. Gauntlet has 3 gem sockets. Select one of the gems you can use. Each gem has 3 levels, and its effect increases with each level. Picking up a gem you already have will automatically upgrade that gem's level. You can find gems in chests scattered throughout Quarry House. If you're lucky enough... Alright. same? Yeah, okay. And I imagine I haven't collected enough of anything. Alright. Wait a minute. Wait. There's a gun
This
up there.
really didn't have much in the way of safety features, did it?
Jump off.
The ravens had taken the town. Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Renato hoped the people were just hiding. Renato's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
Yay, things. Smash watermelons. Altar. Oh yeah, for leveling, right. Do I want to go that way yet? There's a bunch of things I saw this way. Ooh.
In this chest, there were woodcuts of amazingly beautiful vixens wearing no clothes at all. And something more useful.
This is suspiciously blocked. That.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
Feels a little awkward not being able to change my camera, though. Keep wanting to break those pots. Chest.
Renato felt like he was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for that. It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember. Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Renato. No? Beautifully. He was a bard when you needed one.
And the ability to just counter for free instantly is pretty sweet. But again, this is really early in the game. Who knows how complicated things are going to get later. powers. What does it take to get... Oh, because I gotta get truths. Okay. I can just go sideways for now.
He missed his old skills. He welcomed them back like it was at a reunion.
Alright, see how good I am at timing things now. This looks like I can't open it. Open these up. Wrong sword! Alright. Whoops.
Danced around the room yelling, oh yeah, that's how we do it. It was something he liked to do, but only after he'd killed all the witnesses.
So does that mean streaming it on YouTube makes him have to go, you know, kill everybody? It's dangerous to stream.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter. That would be worth it.
Sounds
On
like
the
a
other
stupid plan.
hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Maybe Lapino was right. Maybe they should go kidnap the Emperor's only daughter and greatest general, Zenobia. Extracting intel out of her could ruin the tide. That sounds like a horrible idea. And I've already forsaken the first half of this. Even though Renato could no longer get the Sky Ripper's armature, its core was still within reach. He could still harness its power with Lapino's help. You know what? Let's just keep going with the bad
Zenobia
idea.
wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in sword fu school. And you're still mad for her, the rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was. She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the master spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lapino.
Sounds
Taking
like
her
such a
would
messy plan.
change the game, all right.
Let's do the most complicated, ridiculous thing ever. Of course the main character has a crush on her, then they've known each other forever. See, which side would she be on? Because if she's actually a good guy, then it'd be easy to sway her, I would think. Let's find out.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Ooh, a wind essence. Can I make a new sword now? Someone else beat me to him.
Oh, what does the fox say? Asked one raven. Another one called back, "Oh, I'm dying!" They both laughed hysterically.
It's a pretty good joke. It has something of a Bastion feel. That game, not the Overwatch character. This looks bad. This looks really bad. It's fine. Oh, it's not fine. It's actually fine. It didn't actually kill me. Ow. God damn it. This thing's hard to aim.
Say goodnight, Gracie, said Renato, wondering who Gracie was.
Damn it. No, no, stop it. Alright. Those things in half makes me think they're just piles of meat that I can eat for health. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, that was a bad idea. Pretty close to being dead now. We need a whole bunch of crates to smash for appley things.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lupino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
Well, I've been listening to the idiot so far. Let's go with it.
Oh, this is going to be fun, said Lupino as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
I mean, I did intentionally come here for his plans.
If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
Oh, is wind the main... Oh, another... Okay. Damn, I could really use the ability to heal myself right now. Oh, have I picked up any gems? I have not. They'll probably be really obvious when I find them, won't they? Health! Or.
Renato felt a little better.
I don't have a level... Wait, I don't have a level yet, do I? No, okay. I haven't seen that stuff at the top. Truths and skill points, okay.
Tired of doing that, thought Renato.
This game does cheat a little bit, because you can swing and miss and it doesn't break your combo. That sort of stuff didn't stand for, or did get stood for in Batman.
Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Lupino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Renato jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. Renato, she said, are those new scars? They look good on you. You never returned my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Lupino. But the fleet was coming on fast, so they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Ah, Lupino was right, Renato thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror, Renato saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Pino. You have to catch her.
Have any magic powers to help me survive a fall? Maybe.
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase. He wasn't that good. Yet.
As long as I don't run into any more of those stupid eyeball things that I gotta aim at, I'll be fine.
It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects.
Should I go that way? I have a decision. Maybe this leads nowhere. Yay. It's chessboard. I'm pretty sure I can upgrade a thing now. Because I only needed some more before.
I wonder what I could make with all these sword crafting materials, thought Renato.
Probably a sword. Oh, how convenient. Alright.
Who needed bridges anyway?
Yeah, with all the crumbling, it really feels like Bastion. Ooh, a fire guy. Okay, get out of the thing before it explodes. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm a failure. Got hit.
He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. Or worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his. A crafting bench. Renato wondered what he could make with it.
So I can upgrade my primary sword. Do I hold on to make the fire one? Nah, healing is probably a better idea. Activate magic swords. Oh, that's okay. Oh, okay, so this just heals me while I hold R2. Probably a little bit more powerful than healing on damage taken, or healing. What was I thinking? Healing when I deal damage. It's a bit easier. What's happening here? Nothing? Did I grab it on? Ah, darn.
Bernardo reached the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again, he said, please. I'm enjoying this a little too much. She said, shaken. Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer, Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebel secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
Once again, Zenobia was Reynard's prisoner. The next stop would be the rebel base. But the things the interrogators would do to her, Renard couldn't skip the base and find a way to interrogate Zenobia himself. Or the things the interrogators would do to her at the time made Renato shudder, but it was necessary so they would win the war. Yes, he would take Zenobia to the secret rebel base. Well, I'm already going the path I feel is the most stupid, so let's do that.
As they reached the ruins, Renato could see ravens everywhere, searching for the rebel base. They'd have to hide the Farfarer or go on foot. What if we get separated? Asked Lapino, for once thinking ahead. I'll show you a map to the base. Renato told Lapino. Renato, don't do this, said Zenobia. We were friends once. Shut it, witch, or I'll shackle your mouth too, said Lapino.
Kind of a jerk.
And then, a few moments later, they touched down. As Lapino pulled Zenobia off the Farfarer, Renato readied himself for the battle ahead. I'm sorry I nicked your jacket, she said. It's just... Oh God. It's stupid, but... It smelled like you. What? He said, confused. Then... Why didn't you write? Why didn't you first speak? Oh, save the romantic nostalgia. Let's go! Shrieked Lapino. So Renato launched himself down the path to the secret base. There had to be something useful in these things, didn't there?
about what I expected. Oh. Those birds are fine. I don't know if those achievements are showing up correctly, but if they're not, that's what all those pop-ups are in the corner.
There was an engraving. Maximum capacity, 130 people.
Jeez. I don't want to be the 130th person on that thing. There's this strange compulsion to just try to comment on everything because I'm recording this, even when I'm saying something really stupid. Yeah, it's a sword thing I need. Although, I guess the game would probably tell me.
I need more materials, thought Renato.
Yeah, I figured it would say that. It's probably going to tell me when I have enough stuff to make a new sword. What am I close to? Probably the fire one, right? Looks like they're in order. 2, 6, 12. Yep. Alright. Chest. Oh, get away my chest, guys.
They caught their breath. It's beautiful, she said, looking at the ruins. This used to be the library of Ubar, he said. Before your father's ravens smashed it. Do we have to talk politics? She asked. That's not how I want to remember you, she said with an odd, wistful look at her face. She was as beautiful as she'd ever been, and as brave. Peppino huffed. They got back on the trail.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Didn't your mother tell you it's rude to stare? Snapped Renato, a little smug.
Ow! These guys are pretty horrible guards. Don't cause an alarm or pursue or anything. Anything neat in here?
Huh? A lever? That was new. Most people still use doorknobs. The long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
silent type.
There's an awful lot of bad guys here for being the secret base. I think they might know where we are. This is another, like, wind sword. No, I have the wind sword. Ice sword, probably. Okay.
As they made their way to the secret rebel base, Renato felt strange. Zenobia was his prisoner, yet somehow she felt more like an old friend. He wanted to tell her all his secrets, but suddenly the ruins lit up with thousands of fireworks. There was a thunderous roar and dust rose. The caves were collapsing.
The caves!
"You've been playing me?" Renato said, and he stared at Zenobia.
I'm sorry, she said, and she seemed almost embarrassed. Then everything went dark.
When Renato came to, he had a terrible headache. Also, Zenobia's sword was at his throat, and her shackles were gone. So was Lupino. The terrible thing is, he said, I really have missed you. Now that we've destroyed the rebellion, would you consider becoming an advisor to the Emperor's daughter?
I'm no one's servant. Everybody serves. Even if it's only destiny. I like to choose my own destinies, he said.
The whole point of a destiny is you can't choose. Oh, never mind, she said. Look, if I see you again, I'll have to kill you.
He watched her ship soar away. He would see her again, he decided. Even if he had to fight his way across the entire fleet.
I blame Lupino. It was a bad idea to begin with. That's what first playthroughs are for, right? I do know that this game requires multiple playthroughs to get all the 24 endings or whatever it is.
The Imperial fleet was cleaning up the few rebel remnants. For only a moment, he thought about running.
But heroes don't run, even when the world is against them. Even when their cause is hopeless, and their efforts futile, and pointless, and useless, and death painful and guaranteed. He's decided to stop thinking for a while.
He bravely ran away. Huh. The Emperor, huh? Should have done this forever ago. Go that way. Ooh. What do we got now? Damage? Yeah.
This was way better than being able to shrink down to the size of an ant. What was that all about, anyway?
So I'm guessing you reveal the truth after you beat the game, and then you reveal another truth after you beat the game, and then you get another truth. Yeah, probably. That's what I'm guessing. Ooh, stamina increase. I can do more dashes. You beat the game so fast. Be like Zoom.
The portal was heavily guarded. It must go someplace they really didn't want it to go.
Oops. Oh, move. Oh, no stamina. Damn. good. I can't go back this way. See, I really need that third stamina bar, then I wouldn't have gotten hit right there.
That was always a rush.
So we'll heal the rest of the way. Or most of it. Whoa, okay. Oops. Sorry, I broke your flag.
It wasn't his fault. They looked so breakable.
See? Someone gets me. And, you know, everyone else who plays games like this. Who built these ships? Ooh, fire essence. Okay, cool. I can make the fire sword now. Oh, no! Wait, no! I had things to search still. Go back? No. Whoa, that was weird. That countered also. Oh, I dashed right into it. Big chest over there. Going back to the boats. Is this the other side of where I started? I think that it is. Guys to try and coach up. Oh! Oh.
Not if there's a breeze through his armor. Oh dear, that wasn't good.
Fix it. Everything's fine.
Renado's arm was sore, his armor wet with raven blood. He was tired of death. Death was not yet tired of him.
I should probably be dodging these.
The rebels were losing.
I realized that a second too late. Can I break them? No.
In some other universe, Renado thought, he and Zenobia had left sword-fu school together, taken other names and sailed off into the mists. But not this Zenobia, and not him. For him, there was nothing to do but forge ahead. Kill the Emperor and end this.
I don't know who made this game, but I mean, it definitely looks quite a few levels above your typical indie game. Voice acting, well, singular, which isn't bad. Bastion. Again.
There was an inscription. No spitting.
Ow! See, I'm trying to like do throws and stuff, and all it does is get me hit. I should just stop doing fancy things and just kill everything. I bet I'll do a lot better.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Funny that this whole war had come about because the Emperor feared death. And now it was coming for him. There was some sort of lesson there, wasn't there?
Shield man. Attack, grab, and throw. Another grunt. Okay. Ow. Oh. Well, that didn't go very well. No! No! I blocked it. I swear. I saw it coming. Alright, where am I? Okay. Oh, the lights are already lit. Yeah, now what? Seem like opening the door for me to go in there would be a bad idea. Isn't that what you don't want me to do?
At last, he reached the Emperor's ship. Zenobia was there. Why'd you have to come back? She said, guess I'm just serving my destiny. He shrugged. You don't even know what that word means. She said, do you ever wonder if things have been different? All the time, she said, and drew her sword. In the end, Reynardo lay bleeding out on the deck. Zenobia sat by his side, upset. What are you so upset about? He asked. You wouldn't understand. Why didn't you tell me you were going to leave school? I was afraid you'd convince me not to. I guess I'll have to buy you a drink in the halls of the Valiant then, he told her. And then he was gone. Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he'd just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he? And now he was back there. Had all those years fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something. Zenobia still had feelings for him.
Yay. I don't even have the first level of stuff unlocked. Ooh, a whole new place. So what does this need to do? Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's find a
He'd
new
made
story.
bad choices. But now, when the real battle came, he wouldn't make those choices. He wouldn't make the same mistake twice. The book's pages began to flip backwards, towards the beginning. And he realized that his adventure was just beginning. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert.
Oh.
The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Reynardo. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Lapino was no game changer, but could Reynardo really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Mysterious temple has risen out of the desert. The Emperor has sent his ravens to search for the Iblis stone. The ancient artifact may contain the power to bring down the Empire. So, because... well, I guess it tells you which ones you haven't done yet. That's cool. Because this was also an option at the beginning of the game, I figured that this couldn't possibly lead to a good ending. I feel like no matter what, the first ending you get is going to be a bad one. So let's see if we can get a good ending.
The island was windswept desert. No one went there except ostriches and ostrich hunters. The Iblis stone. It sounded ominous. It sounded powerful. If the Emperor was searching for it, it must be dangerous. And so, Reynardo went ostrich hunting.
Huh, so I guess I don't get to play the beginning of the game and save that kid. He's just, yeah, he's dead. And, yeah.
Every
Sucks
child
to be
could
him.
sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate souls, a ruby that drank blood, a jewel only a righteous man could give away. Were all these things the Iblis stone? Long hidden in a buried temple? Another ancient item that was only resurfacing now? Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals?
Let's make a new sword! Oh yeah, hookless light, yeah. Not even. It'll come.
This burning sword from the south was terrific for barbecuing sausages and ravens.
Alright. Cool. Time to set things on fire. Ah, can't light bushes on fire. 0 to 10 uninstalled.
Reynardo distrusted doors that opened automatically, especially after being buried for millennia. Was this some sort of trap?
Nah. Could possibly go wrong. See, look, this one doesn't open automatically. I have to pull a lever. It's totally safe. Oh, that guy has a shield. Aww.
trying to teach you how to fly.
The ravens were already here, cawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. Then he hadn't come too late.
Wasn't done doing stuff. Alright, what do you got? Hooking, shield, and work with the shield. Okay, that seems like a no-brainer. Striking with the dashed. Does not move the shield. Okay. Attacking at any distance. Auto activates when reaching a certain combo threshold. Oh, that sounds really awesome. All requires 30 combo. So that time just attack until your next action. Impale your enemy on your sword. You can grab him. Or you can just get health. I don't need health. Some sword energy. Run faster. He's super fast. Way to go.
Extraordinary.
Oh wait, I have another point. I can get two things. Let's do this, because that sounds awesome. No, I want to break the thing. No, stab it. Okay, now I don't have to do a grab to pull those shields off, so that should help a lot. Hey! Glad I did that. Broke my collar, jerk. Doing grabs, so that doesn't seem useful. Wait, these are already ones. What does that mean? This could be useful. Slowing down is pretty nice, so stopping it entirely could only be better.
Hero wall. Hero sword. Ice wall. Ice cube.
I can't reach that far. Wait, why is it? It's not even trying. Wait, what? Oh, it's hitting the boundary. There's a wall there.
What were these poles exactly? Parking meters from the time of the lost gods?
I can't make it anyway. Bet it would tell me if I had gems, of course. Like all the other stuff it does. fire sword. I could not. Might have been able to go through that door. Ow! Oh, there's a chest there. I can't go back, can I? Haha! Yes.
Ooh, what's there?
Ooh, is that a gem? Treasure hunter, sweet. – 1%. Oh boy. Well, it's starting me off slow.
Open, says me.
So many doors. Now, do those lead to different ways to beat the game, or are they just additional treasures and stuff, I wonder?
Was that your shield?
So slow right now. This looks safe.
The Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
I'm pretty sure they need a handrail on this staircase. This doesn't look like it's up to code.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
All this? Fight room.
It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid.
It was wrong. It wasn't a fight room.
He picked it up.
Ooh, listen to that. That's
Who said
wait.
that?
Wait, no.
It was the stone. Eager. Thirsty. That seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once, and Renato wasn't sure he really wanted to be Emperor. Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. "It's the core," said the stone anxiously.
obviously, we're going to go here. Because I don't want to kill. I don't want to take that path again. Well, it's different this time, but I'm totally down with. What's this do? Okay. Oh, so you can see all your stuff. Neat. But could Reynardo really kill Zenobia, even if she was the Emperor's greatest general? Maybe Reynardo could instead get the Skyripper's core. The Elblis stone did not seem like to like the idea at all. Was it afraid of the power of the core?
The stone bothered him. He hated being told what to do. Wasn't that why he joined the rebellion? Wasn't that why he'd refused to be a soldier? He'd agreed to come on board only if he could freelance. The stone felt a bit clingy. The sage Calaveras had told him where to find the Skyripper, a weapon capable of challenging the gods. Even without its armature, the core would still possess great power. He would go there.
So what is this stone the evil twin of that of the core? Stupid stone.
The
Tell me
moment
what
he
to
landed
do.
the Farfarer, Reynardo had a rare feeling of regret. It's
so
not too
pretty
late,
here.
he thought. He could turn around and sail for Zenobia's island. He frowned. Wait a minute. He didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he? Sure, technically she was the enemy, but they'd been at Sword Food School together. They'd never been lovers, but somehow they'd been closer. She'd told him every secret about herself. Except the biggest one. That she was the Emperor's daughter. No. Kill Zenobia, whispered the stone. Before it's too late.
You're not my real dad.
He wished there were more pylons he could use the hook on. They really needed to construct additional pylons.
Good one, game. Huh. Jump down, huh? Here we go! What made me think jumping down would be a good idea? I don't know this place. Just kind of wandered to a well and like, I should jump in there.
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time. Come over here.
Oh man, I got attacked by more than one thing at a time.
The stone hadn't lied about what it could do for him. With each raven he cut down, he felt a jolt of power flowing into his arm. You're weak, whispered the stone. The core will kill you. Are you afraid of it? No, don't be ridiculous. It chuckled. But it's unstable. It will poison you if so much as carry it, and if you try to use it.
it would explode catastrophically.
Reynardo did not trust rocks that talked in his head. He went onwards.
I suspect it's telling the truth. I'll probably kill the stone too, but you know. Oh, dang it. I didn't see it. Pay attention.
The worst thing about ravens was they never dropped any loot, and no one ever wanted the feathers.
Ooh, auto door. Seems fine.
As he approached the core, the stone became hysterical.
No! It's too much power. We'll rip a hole in space and time.
He had a sudden vision of plunging his gauntlet into the core and dying in anguish. That wasn't his vision, was it? The stone had sent him its darkest fears, hadn't it? He had a sudden impulse to do exactly that. He raised his right fist and plunged it into the core. There was a rush of light. He thought he could hear the stone screaming. And then he passed out. When Reynardo came to, the core was gone. But the Iblis stone was no longer black, but glowing with a blue light. And it was silent. "I can't hear you," he sang out, and "Yoo-hoo!" It didn't answer. "Ha!" he said. He had defeated the demonic gem with the power of his mind. He felt invincible. It was time to attack the Imperial outpost on the Nexus. Take the battle to the enemy. But among the huge crystals, there was also an observatory. A wise man would probably ask the scientists exactly what he had first. How wise was he?
Would be wise to understand what he had done. The scientists at the Nexus would have answers. What was it about not looking a gift horse in the mouth? Maybe it was time to use this power to turn the tides. Destroying the enemy outpost on the Nexus would be a great first step. How bad could it be?
As the Farfarer sailed towards the Nexus, Reynardo wondered if the core had been created to silence the stone, or even to feed its hunger. Honestly, he didn't care. He felt terrific, and he appreciated the quiet inside his head.
What could possibly go wrong? I mean, I meant to go after a good ending, but, you know, I got sidetracked so hard by that third quest choice that, you know, absolute power is absolutely great, right?
The Nexus was infested with ravens, but that didn't bother Reynardo. With each death, the converted Iblis stone in his gauntlets glowed brighter, and he felt stronger. Wow. He was getting a bit bloodthirsty, wasn't he? Well, he wasn't worried. He was a warrior. They're supposed to be bloodthirsty.
Working as intended. Break that one. I can't even reach it. Alright. The effects in that fight were a lot flashier than usual.
And so they'd run out of budget for guardrails.
That makes sense. Definitely answers questions I had earlier. Oh no! Ow. That could have gone better.
The core, absorbed in the stone, was doing its job perfectly. Renardo could feel a little eldritch jolt every time he downed a raven, but then it flowed into the glowing stone the way water flows down a riverbed. It all felt perfectly natural, as if all his life, this was what he had been meant to do.
Seems good. How could that possibly be bad?
The Nexus was a key node in the Empire's communications. From here, you could cut the Ravens off from all communications with the palace.
Renardo, smash!
I don't think I'm quite there yet. I need 2 more water or fire to upgrade. Oh. That looks safe. Explosive Raven. That doesn't look like a Raven anymore. Hit or thrown. Okay. These guys suck. They break combos because they gotta wait for them to explode. Slow down so he's not going to do anything. I have so much time.
Renardo tore through the last remaining guards at the outpost like hot coffee through snow. There was a far speaker toad here. He called the council speaker. He knew she would be thrilled. And she was. She wanted him to come back to base. They had plans to discuss, and a medal to give him. A large, golden medal. Great, said Renardo. Let's talk about who else I can kill. Then the far speaker croaked again.
Hello, Renardo,
he said.
If you get sick of slaughtering second-rate birds in the Nexus, I'm waiting for you in the mountains.
Zenobia. She missed him. She loved him. Once she saw how awesome he'd become, maybe she'd join him. They'd kiss and... Well, if she did refuse for some reason, he was no match for him now.
He knew it was a trap. She knew he knew. But whatever she had in store could not be enough to stop him. He should go to the mountains and teach her a lesson. Of course, it was just a desperate attempt to distract him from the mission. He had the power to save the rebellion, and he would do just that. Go to the rebel base. Or to the rebel base he would go. if I go here, am I gonna pull an Anakin? Let's see.
Zenobia was taunting him. No doubt she hoped to lure him into a trap. Well, he was nobody's sucker. Especially not hers. He carried victory in his gauntlet. He would go where the council pointed him.
You know, I'm beginning to suspect the Talkie Stone was kind of going what's the phrase? Reverse psychology. Yeah. Because I'm thinking I'm doing exactly what it wanted me to do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking if I went after Zenobia, that would have been like, yeah, you fell into my trap. Set the gauntlet. So yeah.
As he set
This
foot
all
on the
feels
island,
wrong.
Renato felt energized, like when he was hunting or dancing. Then he smelt it, the stench of ravens. It was a good thing he was here too, before they tripped over the secret base. He was really saving the council toad's bacon, so to speak.
Yeah, they'll totally owe me after this. Such an awesome good guy. Murder gauntlet. Everyone loves me. Difference. Like, I can't really tell the difference between like the fire, power, and sword.
Sharp? Check. Pointy? Check. Flexible? Check. What else do you need in a sword?
Flexible? I don't think flexible is a good sword quality. Let's do this. Just throw some damage on my dashes. Get a little bit of everything. Get it. Get it. You can get
Smashing
got it.
things was fun.
Ooh, yeah, now that my dash does damage, well, of course I'm sucking with it. Aww. It is possible to wait too late before you counter.
He missed her. Not Zenobia. Hypatia, the kid's mother. Renato had never thought he'd date a librarian. He'd always figured himself for the barmaid type. But then, he'd never figured the library of Ubar would have comic books, or that Hypatia would know anything about them. He missed her.
I haven't gotten any things yet. So, yeah, 2 more there, 2 more there. Wait, did it tell me how much, anything, any stats? No.
Renato had an artifact that made him practically a godlike warrior. All he had to do now was collect his medal, head for the Imperial fleet, and raise some hell.
I totally deserve it.
He was
Kill
sort of
anyone who doesn't think
yanking
so.
his own chain, wasn't he?
Still don't need sword thingies. Take that. Alright, so last time I went this way, got that chest, went through that door. There's another path here. Just let me go both ways. Oh, there's chests all over this place.
I think this is yours, said Renato. But he couldn't hear his enemy's answer.
It's just better to go this way because there's more chests. Missed out last time. At this rate, I'm gonna get the Void Sword before I get the other ones. How do we get out of here? Let's try. Yeah, 'cause it looks like this will teleport me somewhere weird. Wait.
There was a sign.
Backwards?
Take the goat across first.
Is that because of that one riddle with all the animals? Fine, door. Guess that's one reason to keep using the fire sword.
Why would anyone put his slinky collection in a strongbox, thought Renato. Maybe magic slinkies? Oh, there was something else.
Right, I can make the ice sword now. Sweet. I can literally make the ice sword right now. Do it. See, 10% chance to deal double damage seems pretty great compared to 1% increased rare loot chance. Right.
It was good to practice your moves, thought Renato. Keeps you limber.
Alright.
See? Renato was a hero of the revolution. He deserved a medal. Soon, he deserved every medal they had, and hopefully one big medal ceremony in front of everybody with trumpets so everyone could know what he'd accomplished. Chill out.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Ooh, a book. Scroll. A scroll. Punish, terrorize, humiliate. The masses have been raising their fists, led by a handful of nobles with too much ambition. It is envy that the power that I seek is something that they want for themselves. Are they just criminals who want to steal from us? There is but one punishment for such a crime, death. Make an example of the leaders, execute anyone who dares following them. Or is it fear that the sacrifices I have been making would extend to them? Is this a war for survival? Show them the true meaning of fear, strike them fast, strike them hard, make them suffer, burn everything they hold dear. Or is it pride? That the meaning of those sacrifices would forever escape their comprehension, that they want inclusion, say in my decisions, this arrogance cannot be allowed. Take those who surrender to the salt mine, let their lungs fill with corrosive dust, let them betray one another for scraps of food, let their children watch as they fall into savagery, end the rebellion without mercy, punish, terrorize, humiliate. Emperor Isengrim the Third War Manifesto. No, don't talk to that. I'm gonna break the things. Wait. Okay. See, just going this path, has this changed anything? Listen to that void sword. One more. It's just the more, right? Yeah, okay. Need one more.
Ah, shall we dance? Good, the lead raven.
Hey. Piercing attack or something. So hit that other guy through his buddy.
Think of all the artisans he was creating employment for. Truly, he was a job creator.
Except at the 30 combo, they get a AoE or a ranged attack, I guess it is. That's probably why I hit all those the other guy. All right. I'm making my way back to the library.
Boy, if looks could kill.
Ouch. Hang on, hang on. No, damn it. Burn! Crap. You hit the wrong button once and you die forever. That's real close by. Let's do this a little bit better this time.
Long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
Oh, two sword guys. Ow!
Barely landed a claw on him.
I have an ice sword.
This jewel was more than sparkling. It had arcane power and an engraving. To Cindy.
I can make a new sword, socket a new gem. Well, to be fair, elemental resistance doesn't sound like very useful because the whole point is to not get hit.
Inside the rebel base, Renato was invited to the council speaker's private chambers. So, this is the Iblis Stone? He said. I can feel its power. Renato told her how he had fed the core to the stone and made something even more useful than either. Crazy like a fox, she croaked. And Renato chuckled as if he'd never heard the joke before. We've given you the best quarters and a bottle of Tantalonian firewater. All for you. So they'd remembered. He woke in the morning with the sweetest of hangovers. But the Iblistone was gone from his gauntlet.
Of course it was.
The corridors were empty, except for a few rebels who looked just as hungover as him. Come on, you'll miss the battle, they yelled. Renato added sail as the Farfarer scudded across the sky. Who could have taken the Iblistone? Was it some Imperial spy? He would find him, and kill him, and take the stone back. My precious!
Rewants it. Reneeds it. Back to the boat.
Renato had a bad taste in his mouth. He was killing ravens, but it wasn't fun. It felt like a chore. Oh, Renato hated chores. As a fox kid, he'd gone hungry rather than clean his room. He still didn't clean his room, he just moved house every few years. Who had the Iblistone anyway? Up ahead, he could hear screaming and croaking and cawing.
Cool.
But who was winning?
Alright, this one I like. The frost one was pretty good too. Just disable a guy for a time. Boy door. Can't keep me out anymore. I have all the swords.
What's behind door number 2?
Alright. Now what? Requires 3 to 3. And also stun him, knock him down. That's nice. Okay. Alright, well this looks cool. Oh yeah, I think I just want to max this out.
Swell. He'd always wanted to do that.
Because combo stuff that makes it easier to combo stuff is awesome. However, making the fights last the longest is always the best way to do it, because then you get more points. Ooh, attack speed gem. I'd much rather use that than the another one I've got, elemental one. Yeah, you go back now. No? Is there something I missed? Some sort of grabby thing? Oh, okay. Damn, missed my boat. There's another one, right? Boat? There we go.
Renato wondered if his future self had commissioned these poles. As he ran forward, Renato noticed that some ravens were starting to ignore him, just running away. Who were they running from? Some hero of the revolution? If some other so-called hero of the revolution had the stone and tried to take his victory and his medals, Renato was going to be seriously pissed off. He was the hero, not some other bozo.
Watch out. Thing.
His mother never let him wave his sword around at home. He guessed he was still compensated for that.
Something broke. No. There we go. Broke my combo, jerk.
Don't look down, he told himself. Don't look down.
Oh, no, wrong button. Ah, dang it. That, no, there we go. Oh, crap. Hey, why didn't I dash? Call shenanigans on that one.
The mysterious sword from the east made you so fast you could catch a fly with your chopsticks. If that's what you really wanted.
What's this guy? Buff and heal enemies. Can't stand for that. Come here. End of the game!
Finally, Renato came to the Emperor's ship. Zenobia lay dead in front of it. The ship was a wreck. Ravens lay dead, sprawled everywhere. Bloody feathers spattered across the deck and the dock. The council speaker came out. She was waving a sword around like a flag. "Look at me, Renato!"
Oh,
she
that
croaked.
hurt.
The Iblis stone on the sword was black as coal.
Now I will be Empress, and all shall tremble before me, she croaked.
So the stone had her. It was in her brain, whining for blood. "I'm afraid I can't allow that," said Renato, and moved to fight her. Toads are not usually good with swords. Something about the footwork. And the council speaker was not even a warrior. She was always tripping over things, which was quite an impressive achievement when you're a toad. Yet somehow, she was pressing Renato backwards as he desperately tried to keep her sword away from his throat. "Look, why don't you keep the stone?" he asked. "You deserve it."
Blood and souls for Iblis, she croaked. Blood and souls.
She got under his guard with her sword. It was just the tip. But sometimes just the tip is enough. He could feel his soul being sucked into the stone. As he died, he felt embarrassed more than anything else. Renato stared at the book. He was still alive. Again. And still only flying away from burning Ubar. Had he lived that adventure? Or only dreamt it? Had he really died? It felt so real, not like a dream at all. And he'd lost again. Oh, he hated that. But he had made different choices. And he'd lost in a different way. It was the book, wasn't it? Oracles showed you your destiny. But this was showing him different ways he could die miserably. Thanks a bunch, book, he thought. But these were destinies that he did not have to fulfill. But he'd learned another true thing.
Oh,
the Iblis Stone was evil. It would try to corrupt anyone who used it.
So smart now. Let's see, what kind of hero am I? I'm a hero who deserves his medal, who will not let anyone steal that hero title. Iblis Stone corrupts all who use it. Okay, so now I need to find. Okay, you can see something that has something to do with the Bunny Man. So I learned something about Zenobia. I know that the stone is bad, and I bet this is. I need completing the whatchamacallit, the thing I keep skipping. I'll do that next. But I'm going to take a break for now and do that when I get back. So, time to end this video.